Hello everyone. So I was on my run this morning. That's, when all the juices start flowing in my brain. I start visualizing and doing affirmations. And I had this pimple between, you can't see it, let me just go forward for a second there. I got this pimple right here. Right there would be your third eye. It's like a little bit lower. But I suddenly was like the pimple of enlightenment. I suddenly got this thought, and the pimple is what triggered the thought. And, normally I'm a little bit vain, I get a little bit self-conscious having a pimple on my face. I could hear my wife in my mind saying, "Don't pick it, baby. If you pick it, it's gonna leave a mark." It did leave a mark, and it did make me self-conscious. It's been there for about 2 days, and suddenly the pimple of enlightenment came into my mind. I was trying to think of how can I find gratitude from a pimple? And suddenly I was like, letting go of self-image and letting go of the concept of who you are. It's all connected, and the pimple of enlightenment, what is it? It's awakening. I found gratitude in this pimple because it reminded me of my third eye and the powers that we all have as human beings. And it all came to me inside this pimple. Maybe there is some sort of life lesson even within something as simple as a pimple. And awakening is really just a shift in consciousness where your awareness and your thinking separate. And you no longer are controlled by your thoughts. You become the awareness of your thoughts. Instead of thinking being in charge of your life, the awareness takes over and the thinking becomes the servant to the awareness. This pimple just reminded me of my awareness, I guess. And I was running, I was feeling good, but I got lost in my thoughts. And then as soon as I started thinking about this pimple, I came back to awareness of my crazy, my thoughts going everywhere. Thank you, pimple of enlightenment, for giving me a moment of real presence. I'm grateful to you. And the next time you get a pimple, maybe it'll be the doorway to your enlightenment too. Catch you next time. We all have the power within us. Leave a comment below.